If it gets to the end of term, you've got £5 left, can you advise the student to go out and have a good time with it, or do you have to encourage them to save it for the next month of the next term?
If the student has no fallback position, no parents who can help, even if there is additional money coming in, they're not sure when it's going to hit, I'd hold on to the £5, because I think you want to always give yourself the option and a sense of security, because not every parent will step in. I know several people with well-to-do parents, and their parents said to them, I am not paying for your education. You're going to have to go out and work and earn the money yourself. They would hold on to that £5.
Tracy, would you spend the £5?
I'd say it depends where the underspend comes from in your budget. So always going back to your budget. If you've got £5 because you haven't spent the money and it came from your social fund, the money that you put by to go out with your friends and have fun, say, fine, go out and spend it. Because actually, part of going to university is about having fun. It's not all about having fun, but some of it is. But if it came from another area, like your utility bill was lower than you expected this month, for example, or your telephone bill, I'd say put it to one side, because it's a cash flow thing. And maybe next week, next month, next term, something's going to be higher than you expected, so put it to one side.
Parents can't be too hard on students about money, can they? They have to be allowed to enjoy themselves a little bit if they can afford it.
I think the obligation of parents is to give your children a sense of responsibility for their future, and it's very difficult. So I have 2 teenage children, and I've made it very clear to them, I hope I can follow through on this, I've made it very clear to them that for as long as they are in education, we will support them to the extent that we agree to, and as soon as they've finished education, they then need to support themselves. And if that includes staying at home with us, then they will have to make a contribution. And I think these things are really hard, particularly in this day and age, for parents to apply, particularly if you can afford to do more. But I think you have to remind yourself that this is all part of your responsibility as a parent to educate your children for their future.